Hey guys, Paul Beauheart here. Good morning from Bangkok. So today is the last day of my chemotherapy treatment, at least for this cycle. And I want to talk a little bit today about going into cancer remission. And I use the term remission not in a medical sense, more broadly, just like generally your symptoms are better, you're in better shape. You're probably still going to need some kind of pharmaceutical supplement, but you know, things are improving. So I was in chemotherapy for 4 months. I did 6 cycles and definitely feel better. Went from like not being really able to walk to now I'm basically almost 100%. And the big thing that remission provides is a way to alleviate the pain. You get away from the pain. Pain management's a big problem with for cancer patients. For some people it's really bad. I got lucky. I guess I had cancer light because I don't have really bad symptoms of pain. I mean, I did back in December, but now I don't. It's bad. I couldn't get out of, it was hard to like get out of bed for me. My back was screwed up. I had a fracture in my spine. But when you go into remission, you get a lot of that pain goes away, which is great. Another great thing is you take less pills. So the big ones like opiates, like I don't need opiates anymore. And yeah, sometimes you got to take opiates, but if you're taking like a lot of opiates, that can have a lot of bad second order effects. Opiate addiction. A lot of people who get the opiates like sell them. You become like a pill dealer. Become like a drug dealer. It's bad. You don't want to do that. So it's good to get away from the opiates. So I'm not exactly sure what sort of pills I'm going to be prescribed after my last thing of chemotherapy here, but we'll see. Now usually it depends on your cancer, but most cancers I think are not curable. Mine's not curable, but it goes into remission, so you don't see it anymore. Hopefully you won't see it for a while. You won't see the effects. But what do you do when now you don't have to go to the hospital twice a week? I had to go to the hospital twice a week. Some people, depending on what kind chemotherapy you're doing, or if you're doing radiation therapy, you might be at the hospital like 6 hours, just like sitting in a bed, getting an IV. It's a lot of time. So one question is, what do you do with all the free time? I don't know yet. I guess there's a few things I want to do. Maybe just some surface level things, you know, exercise more, go out more. What do you do with your mind now that you're not in this endless cycle of just go to hospital, take drugs? You're actually more like a normal person. So what do you do? What would you do? What would you do with your life? I just plan on maybe working out more, writing more, and not being like, you know, some test subject for the pharmaceutical industry. One thing with remission, this is important if you're a guy, a real man. Hopefully I'm a real man, I don't know. If you're a real man, you want to like contribute to society, right? You don't want to be just a victim who just has to take drugs, take society's resources, take society's money, take society's pity. You want to give something back. You want to do something. That could be a lot of things. Once you get your life back from chemotherapy, you can go volunteer, go coach a children's basketball league, go work at the library. Maybe I'll go work at the library. I like books. People need to read more. Maybe that'd be something I could do. I volunteer at the library, get a part-time job there, something. But there's a compulsion to, you want to go back into society and do things. So when you first get sick, diagnosed with cancer, it's like you feel like so helpless, such a victim. But when you go into the remission, you know, you want to go out and do something. You want to be productive again. You want to be almost like a normal person. Not just a taker, you want to give back. So now that going to remission, I also have more money, which is good. More salary, more resources. I mean, I still have a lot of medical expenses and stuff, but I have a little more money. That's always good because everything's expensive now. But I think on a practical level, you want to limit your hobbies. You don't want to go like take up some expensive hobby like kite surfing or something, or bungee jumping. I'm just gonna keep the simple hobbies. Reading, running, stuff like that. That stuff's not expensive. Because thing about cancer, very unpredictable. And you don't want to think about, you don't want to look at statistics on Google like, oh, with this kind of cancer, when you go in remission, the average person lives like 5 years or 10 more years. You shouldn't think about it like that. Just, you know, try to focus on your own situation, not, you know, statistical probabilities of when you'll live or die. Just focus on yourself, your own situation, and try to make the best of it. But understand that, you know, it's cancer, right? Probably come back. And there is like certain medical things associated with remission, at least for mine. I'm sure for others people's too, of course. For me, I need to get this operation, some stem cell operation thing, so I don't know. Not looking forward to that. I'll probably do that in the US. But like everyone with this kind of cancer gets it, or else you just get what's called a relapse, where the cancer just shows back up again after a couple of years. So you want to go into remission for a long time, and you can do that staying healthy, follow the doctor's orders, and you don't even know like what, I mean, they're doing new research like all the time with this stuff. I mean, you don't know. Maybe they'll have a cure for cancer. Who knows? I mean, it's hard to say what'll happen, so don't worry about it too much. Just now that you got lucky, the cancer kind of went into remission. I don't want to say I beat it, but I pushed it around some. And so after you push the cancer around some, you can maybe get back to doing something with your life. And that's kind of the hard part, is like, what do you do now? I don't know, it's difficult. I talk about it in my book, which releases today. Today's release day for my book, Cancerica. I'll drop a hover card. Check it out. We're releasing on ebook, paperback, and audiobook. So, on Amazon. So make sure to pick up a copy if you want. You don't have to. If you don't want to pick up a copy, that's cool. I'd appreciate it if you at least check it out on YouTube. It's free there. But so in it I talk about like how it's difficult when like you're done with everything. Like, what do you do? It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like when you get out of the military. It's just the same. It's like, what do you do? I don't know. It's kind of a big question mark, but that's just, you know, part of living. Taking a chance on life. You don't know what'll happen. So this is my last walk and talk for chemotherapy. Until I go do more chemotherapy, then we can do these again. For right now, this is the last one for a while, and I hope you enjoyed them. This sort of stream of conscious, kind of me just ranting. All right, I'm Paul Beauheart. You can find me on Substack. My book releases today. The link's in the description. It's been nice talking to you guys. It's been fun. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And we'll keep doing fun stuff. Maybe less cancer stuff. It's kind of depressing. We'll do like other kinds of stuff. I've got some ideas for like writing projects, things like that. And drop a comment below if you think this sucked or not. All right, we'll see you guys. It's Paul Beauheart out here in Bangkok, Thailand. I'm out of here.